How's it going? How's it going? This is Deonte Burden, changing lives. Just doing the live stream today, giving everybody update status, what's going on. I know it's knee deep in the election. You know, I'm super excited about how everything's going. I'm personally a Joe Biden fan and everything. I've been very aggressive trying to push everybody to make sure people go vote. Never really push my political views. And I don't mind sharing stuff, but again, I never push people in a certain way. But I'm super excited, as far as with the turnout and people getting out to vote and everything. So we'll see how everything goes and stuff. But I just want to give a big salute to everybody. Got a chance to get out there and vote this year. Got a chance to exercise in the democratic process and everything. So I'm just super proud of everyone that was able to take part of it. And if you didn't, hopefully the next go around you do it. I don't want to use this as a chance to browbeat anybody, but just take the opportunity next time you get a chance to do it. I just want to do a quick live feed today. Today is Wednesday, November 4th. Just want to do a quick live feed with Change the Lives because we have the Dollar, Mr. Short Dollar, streaming live tomorrow. And just want to talk about something that was really on my mind lately in regards to parents. I hear a lot of people talk about now in regards to their parents, uh, speaking in terms of what their parents didn't teach them and what they weren't exposed to as a youth with their parents. And what I want to just have a little quick discussion in regards to, what did your parents teach you? Because one of kind of like a pet peeve of mine is when I hear people talk about what their parents didn't do for them, and it's like they're real quick to forget about what their parents did for them. Again, this is Change Live, hosted by your truly Deonte Burden. Right now we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Just having a quick discussion because we won't have a show tomorrow night. Tomorrow we have the Dollar Hour, Mr. Short Dollar. Great show tomorrow night. Tomorrow night on Mr. Short Dollar, let me check. We'll be discussing how does the president actually affect your pocket. So it's gonna be a great show tomorrow night. But right now, I just want to have a quick discussion in regards to what did your parents do for you? Because one of the biggest things I have a problem with when I hear a person say, "Well, my parents didn't teach me, finances. My parents didn't teach me how to invest. My parents didn't teach me how to get a car and all that." And it's like they totally damn forgot all the other 200 different things their parents did teach them how to do. Um, People really forget you only get one mom, you only get one dad. And for the most part, I think they do the best they can to give you what they have and everything. And far too often, people focus so much on what their parents didn't give them and never really take a moment to me to realize what their parents did do for them. A lot of times, I think as a kid, we get so used to what our parents do for us until we get older, we really don't appreciate the kind of sacrifices that they made because you really didn't know about it. But once you get out there on your own and you see how hard it is to acquire a car, hell, to feed yourself, house yourself, and all that kind of stuff, and they start hitting you like, man, this person made it happen for me. Just say if you have some siblings and everything, they did it for both of y'all and stuff. And I just think a lot of people, get off their rocker when they start bringing up the things that their parents, quote unquote, didn't expose them to or didn't teach them how to do it. Instead of, like I said, again, having an appreciation for what they did. Because what I believe is that, parents did the best they could with what they know. What I think people have a hard part of, being honest with themselves about is just saying that, my mama told me the best she could, my daddy told me, grandparents, uncle, whoever. I look back at it, was I just being hard-headed as hell? Did I pay attention to them? Was I mature enough to understand what they were telling me or whatever? And I just don't think a lot of people want to do that because when we start being honest with ourselves and start thinking about what we did or we did not do, it hurts. It hurts. And that's when you start reflecting back about the bad decision that you made in your life. And I just want people to kind of, just get off of that because, like I tell everybody that I deal with my children, kids I coach, clients, everybody, hell, even myself sometimes. Until you admit what you did wrong, you cannot fix it. Until you say, okay, this is what I did wrong, you can't fix it. And that doesn't mean they're gonna go back and change anything you did in the past. But until we're trying to make corrections and we're trying to grow, until we have some kind of admission of what happened, you gotta browbeat yourself. But until you admit to it, we can't fix it. And a lot of times with our parents, it's easy to throw it back on what mom and dad and what the family wasn't exposed to. And, again, hell, they couldn't tell you what they didn't damn know. But what they did know, they gave you 150% of it. You just got to be honest with yourself. Did you really pay attention? And I think all of us, we look back in time, we can sit here and say, man, you know what? My grandma used to tell me that all the time. My dad used to tell me all the time. My mom used to always hammer me upside my head, telling me to do this and telling me not to do that. And we just make decisions that, probably one of the most wise decisions to make, and we just got to live with it. It ain't the end of the world. That's the beauty of life. We make mistakes, we grow, and we move on with it. And I just think a lot of times people want to do it, but it just kind of irked me because, I think really definitely hit your 40s and you start seeing your parents, getting in their 60s and 70s. You really start, appreciating, their mortality. And you have friends and stuff like that have lost parents or loved ones and everything and stuff like that. And if you hadn't went through that, and I haven't, and and I dread it, and I hope it's a situation where uh, uh, I can bear my mother and make sure she's good to go and everything like that and stuff. I don't want to be in a situation where I have any regrets or anything, about how I did anything with my mother. I love my mother, but a lot of times you see people that have already lost parents and stuff, and you take it for granted because if your parent is still there and everything. That's unintentional, but we just do it, and it bothers me. Like I said, when you hear people say that, because if a person that got you through life and set you on the best path, the best way they know how to do it, I think we should cherish them every moment we have them. Like I said, as we start getting older, we see like, dang, mom and dad are moving a little slower. Some things they can't really do no more. You got to help them with some stuff. You got to reflect sometimes, damn, man, they did a lot of stuff for us. Now, I know in some cases that wasn't done. I get it. I understand. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about, those people that made sacrifices. And it could be, surrogates. Your stepdad and mom, mom, boyfriend, or whoever it was, or somebody that did things for you. And stop. I just want people to stop reflecting or spending so much time thinking about what wasn't given to them, what they didn't inherit, what somebody didn't drop on them and everything. And just focus on, hey, listen, my ass know now, and I got access to get to the information now. So what you gonna do? Keep dwelling about what you didn't get and everything, because if you got information in your teenage years, your early 20s or whatever, again, will you still mature enough to use it? Most of us are gonna say no. Some people are gonna lie and say I wasn't giving this certain information to grow and stuff, but I think the vast majority, if we can be honest with ourselves, we can say that, hey, listen, I wouldn't have did nothing with the information, nobody got it anyway. So I just want to just have that, one of those discussions in regards to, we're talking about, just parents and stuff, because, that's kind of soft spot for me, because, I had young parents, and most people just like myself that had young parents, they were stuck with, actually, our grandparents raising us. Both of my grandparents that raised me are both gone. And I know they did an excellent job with me, and they also did as much as they knew. A lot of stuff they didn't know, and everything. And I never dwelled about what I wasn't taught or whatever. But I think if I didn't get the information that they did give to me, didn't get any information about investing, didn't get any damn information in regards to starting a business or anything like that. But I got a lot of information in regards to working my ass off and work ethic and being right by people, being a stand-up guy, not lying, just having ethics and stuff. That stuff has benefited me more than hell leave me a bunch of damn stocks and houses and stuff. So again, focus more on what you did get. Cherish the people that have made an impact in your life, especially from your past. Just give them calls, just tell them you love them, tell them you appreciate them if you haven't done it recently or anything. Again, it's a Change Live hosted by your true Deonte Burden. Just want to have a quick conversation with you guys in regards to, the little thing, what does your parents do for you? Because a lot of times we really forget the sacrifices and stuff, because especially when we start trying to look at the stuff we do for our own kids and do for other people, and we start thinking about it now, like, hey man, look, mom and daddy gave up a lot of stuff and everything. You think about the things that you have to do now for your children or other people, and like, man, that's a lot. That's a lot, mom and dad and grandma and granddaddy gave up and everything. And like I said, I was raised by my grandparents. So I'm sitting here just thinking like, They really could have been some other stuff like that. Ain't mine. I done raised mine and stuff, but no, they didn't do that. They didn't do it. I played sports my whole life. Both of my grandfathers were at all my games from little league through high school. Both of my granddaddies was at all my little functions. My pop's dad, my granddad, he was at all my things at school. I mean, I can't, my grandparents did everything. So I can't really, you look back at it like, man, and they didn't have to do that. So again, have a little simple reflection about what your people did for you and stuff, and let's get out of that whole thought process of what wasn't done or what wasn't given to us in regards to anything like tangible. No, I know you didn't get an inheritance. No, you didn't get any stocks. No, you didn't get taught about real estate and all this other kind of stuff. But you got to taught how to live. You got to taught how to live. You got to taught how to appreciate it. And I think again that's much, much more valuable than any tangible assets you can get. Again, this is Change Live, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. Again, we got no show tonight. Tomorrow, the show tomorrow will be Mr. Short Dollar. So make sure you go to Mr. Short Dollar. Go to the YouTube, Mr. Short Dollar. Where we talk about personal finance, entrepreneurship, real estate investing, and business. Tomorrow's show will be discussing how does the president actually affect your pocket. A lot of people going bananas about the presidential election. Well, it's going to be the end of the world. If Trump get elected, we're going to have martial law. If Biden get elected, he isn't for us making business. He's going to put us all kind of theories and stuff like that. But I just want to have a straight, hard conversation in regards to like, look, how the hell is the president affecting your pocket? Because at the end of the day, I don't give a damn. I care. But at the end of the day, I say, okay, I voted for for Vice President Biden. If you don't win, President Trump win, shit, we keep it moving. We ain't shutting that down. We're going to still make money. We're going to still start business. We're going to still live. We're going to still do the same thing we've been doing. Okay? Shit, if you can survive President Bush, hell, you can survive anything. Because that was an 8-year bonanza right there. Shit, we ain't went through none of that. I'm talking about, because if you like, no damn Bush years, I lost so many damn money and so many damn dreams. Shit, you have no damn clue. You can survive that. Hell, you can survive a blizzard. So, the past 4 years is some BS. But them damn Bush years, shit, I can share the tell about all the damn money and damn stuff I lost dealing in that damn time, all the .com busting and all. Woo! We're going to leave that alone. But again, we just have tune in to Mr. Short Dollar tomorrow night. That'll be Thursday, November 5th at 8 p.m. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook. We on IG at Deonte_77. Also, follow me on Twitter at Majestic Biz. We're on both TikTok for Change Your Lives, hosted by Deonte Burden, and also Mr. Short Dollar on TikTok as well. So you got all kind of ways you can follow us and stay up in information. But make sure you tune in to Mr. Short Dollar tomorrow night. We'll be discussing how does the president affect your pockets. Also, make sure you scroll down. You'll see the email list. Hit the email list. Send information on the email list so we can keep you updated and abreast of all the information we got coming down the pipe, all the new courses, all the information, all the new tips and everything we have coming out. Subscribe to that. Tax season around the corner. The tax course will be out next week. We're pushing out. The tax course is you want to start your own tax business. It's not necessarily teach you how to do taxes, more to be teaching you how, if you want to start your own tax business. So it's kind of like for the person that's been doing taxes for the past couple of years or maybe even past year. I pretty much teach you how to go from $0 to $100,000. I give you my blueprint. I've been in tax business over 20 years. Give you my basic blueprint on how to set your tax business up, how to keep it running, how to make it grow. Also, on the Majestic Business Services, we will be hiring tax preparers within the next couple of weeks, starting training up. So be on the lookout for that as well and everything. But your boy gonna stay busy. I just want to tell everybody I appreciate the support, care about everybody, love everyone. I want you guys to stay safe out there. As always, I leave my contact information at the bottom. Reach out to me, you got any questions and stuff. And again, those people that took care of you in life, those people that loved you and made you to the person you are, give them a call and tell me you're thinking about them. Love you guys. Take care.